The Navy is undermanned. So undermanned that you're no longer being kicked out for things that would have normally kicked you out because they need you to stay in because they cannot replace the seat you filled. Luckily, the Navy has DwkVideos on YouTube. Who's gonna solve the problem for them with no compensation? Unless they want to give me compensation. Please add 30 days of leave to my NSIPs. If you guys are not tracking, NavAdmin 142/22 came out. I know the big words if you're a civilian, but essentially a instruction came out saying that things that would have previously kicked you out of the Navy, they're gonna keep you in because they're undermanned and they can't replace the spots that you were filling. I'm gonna give Big Navy a 26-year-old's perspective on what would not only make me join in the first place over other branches, but what would keep me in. Now, Navy was smart. Navy got ahead of the game on full sleeves before a lot of the other branches, but now we gotta be even more big brain. We gotta look over to NATO, and what is NATO doing right? First thing that comes to mind, not weed, beards. This singular action of letting men grow beards is going to increase retention rates through the roof. You will have dudes in other services begging to cross branch into us. The vast majority of enlisted are under 30, and I have to say without a shadow of a doubt, the vast majority of that demographic wants beards. And there's only 3 types of people who don't want beards. People who were spoon-fed lies about gas masks back in the day, and now they feel like it's a staple because bro vets think anything that they had has to be implemented on us because change isn't good to them. Dudes who can't grow facial hair. Sucks to be you, get some testosterone in your body. And terrorists. Terrorists don't want us to have beards because they know we're gonna be even more intimidating with some facial hair that connects to our mustache. If we get ahead of the curve now and we are the first branch to implement beards, no one's gonna be able to advance for 10 years because every rating is gonna be at 110% man. All thanks to yours truly on YouTube, the saving grace of the Navy. I already know some bro vet from Vietnam is typing up a storm in my comment section right now, but I'm gonna clear the air. I'm gonna clear it for you, right? With a well-maintained beard, you are still able to get a seal on your gas mask. Our brothers in NATO have proven that time and time again. Even if we were just gonna implement this for shore duty, right? Non-operational rotations. You do not get issued a gas mask when you're on shore duty 9 times out of 10. Even if you are issued a gas mask, you are not walking around in it unless you're in like a field operational training environment, underway, something along those lines. You are not walking around with a gas mask. I'm an FMF corpsman. I was issued a gas mask. Do you know how many times we walk around with a gas mask on us? None, unless you're in the field or deployed. You're not just walking around with a gas mask. So saying that you can't get a seal is stupid because at any situation where I would need to get a seal, even though I could with a well-maintained beard, I would just shave. I would just shave. But take times where you're an FMF corpsman and you rotate to shore duty like I am right now. I haven't had to do anything remotely operational for the last 2 years. But the whole time I could have been even more handsome. I know I'm a 10 out of 10 right now, but I could have been more handsome. I would have signed my life away at the moment. If you would have told me during my last reenlistment I would have had a beard, I wouldn't have done the basic 4. I would have sold my soul in blood. Of course, there's other things we can do on top of the beard. I would say beard, number 1. Number 2, which applies to both sexes, is we need to keep up with inflation. I don't have the exact numbers, but our raise is like half of what inflation brought the average cost up to. So we went negative. Why? Also, I get that we're trying to incentivize recruits to pass boot camp, but you guys giving thousands of dollars to 18-year-olds who don't know a rate yet, compared to people who have multiple deployments, multiple warfare devices, and they don't get a re-enlistment bonus? That sucks. I know, budgeting, blah, 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 blah. There's somewhere in the Navy where a bunch of dudes bought brand new desks, and then come October of next year, they need to spend the money for their fiscal year budget, or else they lose it, and it's a bunch of fraud and abuse that they broke the desk that they had new to replace it with new desks and rinse and repeat every year. If we change our fiscal year spending to where, hey, you don't actually lose it if you don't use it, that would incentivize people to not just replace shit for the sake of replacing shit so their budget doesn't drop, and then we'd have more money to give to re-enlisting sailors, hard chargers, specifically only FMF corpsmen. I don't care if any other rate gets bonuses, just give the corpsmen. But what do I know? I'm just the exact demographic of people they're trying to get to enlist or re-enlist. So if you guys want to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. I also have a second channel where I go live almost daily, DwkVideos Gaming. Yes, I know originally took his main YouTube name and added gaming to it. Wow, bravo. I'll see you guys when I'm live.